And what were your big takeaways, Shauna, from those 2 games in Florida?
Overall, I think we're trending in the right direction in terms of our defense, our rebounding, our togetherness. Arkansas, that one hurts because we had so many opportunities, and obviously you hold them to 60 points. We did a great job defensively and just couldn't. We missed some shots that again, if you make one of those, that game is a W. So we're 3 possessions away from having 2 more wins. We're 8 points, away from having 3 more. It's like we're right there. But again, what gives me confidence is that we're defending at a much higher level, and I think we're getting more cohesive offensively each and every time out.
What's the key to closing those and getting those 8 points and those wins?
Yeah, we got to finish. And when I say finish, we've missed a lot of layups. We've missed some jumpers in the paint that we normally make. So I've been talking to them. That's a layup here. It's 1 more 3. It's really we're 1 or 2 more shots made each time, and or getting another stop. So just continuing to 1 possession at a time mindset, and to be able to finish and everything that word means.
I would assume the KB Hobby lineup against UTEP was matchup related because they were so big, but what did you like about that when you saw it?
Yeah, we did it because of they played 2 bigs and how athletic they were, and I liked it. I think we can go with multiple lineups, and I told our team we're going to, depending on we could start small, we could start big, we could start our normal lineup with Bryn. It's all kind of depending on defensive matchups, but I thought it was a good change in terms of that game, and we came out really well. So I think we can. I don't think you're going to see one consistent lineup the rest of the year.
Right.
I'm open to change according to each game.
Has that always been the case this year? Or did you maybe be more, willing? I don't know if that's the right word, to change in this recent stretch here.
I think I'm always willing, to change. Even watching our games from last year as we go through and watching, at Indiana last year, I forgot Jen wasn't even starting at that time, and then it's just funny to see some of the changes even throughout last year, and same thing this year. So whatever we need to do in order to put ourselves in a position to win a game, I'm going to do that. And if something's really, really clicking, then obviously we probably won't change it. But, whatever we need to do at this point and at all points to win basketball games, we'll do it.
Getting maybe a rare reset, a couple days off for the team away from basketball, what can that maybe do? And do you feel like they came back refreshed the last couple of days after that?
Yeah, I think, sometimes Christmas break is a great thing, and sometimes you really just need a break we're together so much, nonstop. I think this team needed just a few days away and to kind of just have their own time, their own space, be with family, be with friends. And they came back. We've had, we've gone the last 3 days and we've had really good practices and they've been really refreshed. So I think it was a good thing for us. I think we've had a lot of stuff this year and we've faced a lot of adversity. We've, gone through a lot of different things, and, sometimes those things are very draining. So I'm proud of how they came back, and like I said, we've had really good practices. We've actually had our last month of practices have been really, really good, and I think you see that we're playing better, and we're also have been all together. So if we can stay healthy and be able to keep rolling and keep, we'll have another, after Indiana, we have another week. So we'll have some, this week and next week is going to be a good couple of weeks for us to continue to better put some more things in as we go into Big Ten play too.
How much are you stressing, even if this season hasn't started off the way you would have wanted, but there's still plenty of time to go to get to the goals you're wanting to do, and what maybe those big picture conversations kind of look like?
Yeah, I've been talking to them a lot about that, and last year we were 9-2 or whatever at this point. Now we're 6-5. But again, like I just told them even yesterday, we're 3 games away, like a possession or 2, from being 8-3 and or 9-2. Like we're right there. And yes, we challenged ourselves more this year. We played some harder teams. So where a lot of people are 11-1, 10 and whatever. Well, we could have been that too if we decided to play that. Now, I still think we could have won some of these games that we played, and then we're 8-3 if we, the Missouri or the Arkansas that are a possession here too. We're in a really great spot, but they didn't go that way, and that's basketball. But we can still do whatever we want to do. We have a ton of opportunities ahead of us in this league. Starting on Sunday, we're gonna have a ton of ranked teams, a ton of great teams that we're gonna play. So it's about continuing just to play your best basketball and continuing to get better. So I've been very vocal of reminding them that we can still accomplish anything we want to accomplish this year. But we gotta win some of these games, and we're gonna have the opportunity.
What's the key defensively on Sunday? Just especially when you're going to go up against somebody like Mackenzie.
Yeah.
It seems like Terry always surrounds her with shooters.
Yeah, I mean, they're obviously a really good team, and they've returned, everyone but Grace Berger from their Big Ten championship team last year. So they're good. They're experienced. They're veterans. They understand what it takes to win at a high level. There's nothing around that, and so we're going to have our hands full, obviously, going over there at their place and playing them. They do such a good job moving the ball and playing together. And obviously, when you have someone like Mackenzie Holmes down low, you can't stop her, but you got to try to neutralize her. And they're 18-1 when she scores 25 points a game. So that's a significant number to me. Like, she's going to get hers, but you can't let her go off. We have to try to make every touch hard, and I thought we did a really good job on her at their place last year. So you have to try to, again, slow her down a little bit, make touches hard. She's going to get some. You just can't let her get 25 plus. And then you got to really try to keep everyone in front of you, because they get at least 8 to 10 points a game by beating you and just dumping down layups for Holmes, layups for some of their other guys, and you can't afford them easy buckets. So we got to do a good job of containing, keeping them in front, and then trying to neutralize her the best you can, because she is that good. Mm-hmm. But they're a really good team, and they run, they are going to push the ball, but it's a principal game. It's a principal defensive game.
Lean